In this video, we are going to see an overview of Dash Library. Dash is an open-source, user interface Python library for creating reactive, web-based applications. It is enterprise-ready and a first-class member of Plotly's open-source tools. Dash applications are web servers running Flask and communicating JSON packets over HTTP requests. Dash's front-end renders components using React.js. It is easy to build a graphical user interface using Dash as it abstracts all technologies required to build the applications. Dash is declarative and reactive. Dash output can be rendered in web browser and can be deployed to servers. Dash uses a simple reactive decorator for binding code to the UI. This is inherently mobile and cross-platform ready. Let us say you are planning to create an application to answer a business question. As a first step, you need to determine the layout of the application. Decide which chart to use and where to place, for example. This is called Layout part in Dash. The second part is to add interactivity to the application. There are two components of Dash. First is core components. We can import core components as DCC using the import statement. Next is HTML components. We can import HTML components as HTML using this import statement. Let us explore these further. The dash_HTML_components library has a component for every HTML tag. You can compose your layout using Python structures with the dash-HTML-components library. The dash_HTML_components library also provides classes for all of the HTML tags. The keyword arguments describe the HTML attributes like style, class name, and ID. No knowledge of HTML or CSS is required, but can help in styling the dashboards. Let us see an example of how to use HTML components. We start by creating a Dash application. From here, we create division in our application layout and then add components to it. In the outer layer division, we first provide a name for our application using the HTML heading component h1. The style parameter is used to change the font color, size, and border of the heading. Next, we will add paragraph content to the page using an HTML paragraph component p. Division can be created inside the outer division. Here we are providing division content as "This is a new division" and styling it using style parameter components. To put all this together, in the application layout, create an HTML division and add components. Multiple divisions can be added to the outer application layout. The dash_core_components describe higher-level components that are interactive and generated with JavaScript, HTML, and CSS through the React.js library. Some examples of core components are creating a slider, input area, check items, and date picker. You can explore other components using the reference link provided at the end of the slide. Now let us see how to add a slicer and dropdown to the application. For the dropdown, we use the dcc.dropdown component. We will create a dropdown list under the options parameter as a dictionary. Label will hold the dropdown display label name and value will hold the value of the label. We can also provide a default dropdown display label using value parameter. For the slider, we use the dcc.slider component and provide min and max value to the slider. The marks parameter is used for adding a slide marker and value parameter for adding default value.